My stepmother always bragged about how her natural children were smarter than me, so I humbled her in the most satisfying way. I was 10 when Dad married Veronica, a woman who made it her life's mission to remind me I wasn't really part of the family. "My children have my genes," she'd say at every family dinner, tapping her temple like she was sharing some profound scientific truth. "It's just biology." Her twins, Preston and Whitney, were decent kids. But according to Veronica, they were destined for greatness while I was destined for mediocrity. She'd enrolled them in advanced everything: gifted programs, private tutors, specialized sports camps. Meanwhile, she convinced Dad I'd do better at the regular public school. "We don't want to set unrealistic expectations," she explained, while cutting my academic enrichment budget to fund Preston's robotics team. "Some children just aren't built for pressure." By 8th grade, the comparisons became suffocating. "Preston won the science fair again," she'd announce at dinner, beaming. "Whitney made all-state orchestra. What did you do today?" I'd mumble something about a B+ on my English essay. "That's nice," she'd say with that pitying smile. "At least you're trying your best." Dad would squeeze my hand under the table but never challenged her. He'd chosen peace over protecting me. The breaking point came junior year. I'd secretly applied to the state's most competitive STEM program, a summer intensive that accepted only 50 students statewide. When the acceptance letter arrived, I hid it in my room. Veronica found it while organizing my space. That night at dinner, she waved it around like evidence of a crime. "This is embarrassing," she said. "You'll be competing against kids like Preston and Whitney. You'll fail publicly." Something inside me snapped. "I got in on merit," I said quietly. "The same way they would." She laughed. Actually laughed. "Sweetheart, they don't need programs like this. They already have private opportunities. This is for kids who need extra help." I looked at Dad. He stared at his plate, silent as always. That summer, I attended the program. I worked harder than I'd ever worked in my life. Every equation I solved, every lab I aced, I thought about Veronica's face when she called me mediocre. The final project was a regional competition. Top 3 winners received full scholarships to a prestigious tech university. I placed first. The local news covered it. My photo appeared in the paper. The scholarship was worth $250,000. When I came home, Veronica's smile was plastic. "How wonderful," she said through gritted teeth. Though Preston could have won if he'd had time to enter. But something shifted. Her colleagues had seen the article. Her book club friends congratulated her on having such an accomplished stepdaughter. She couldn't erase me anymore. Senior year, college acceptance letters arrived. I'd applied to 8 schools, all reaches, all prestigious. 7 acceptances. Preston and Whitney each got into 3 good state schools. Respectable, but not exceptional. The night before my graduation, Veronica cornered me in the kitchen. "You know this doesn't change anything," she whispered. "You're still not really ours." I smiled, the same pitying smile she'd given me for years. "You're right," I said. "I'm not, but I never needed to be." The next morning, Dad asked to speak with me privately. His hands shook as he held an envelope, old, yellowed at the edges, like it had been hidden for years. "I need to tell you something about your mother," he said, his voice breaking. "About who she really was. Veronica doesn't know. No one does. But you deserve the truth before you leave." He opened the envelope and pulled out a photograph I'd never seen before. My heart stopped. The woman staring back at me wore a lab coat. Behind her stood a wall of awards and patents. "Your mother," Dad whispered, tears streaming down his face, "founded the very program you just conquered." I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.